totes today. We're making one tote. I have old fabric from my mother. She gave me this fabric. It's just from a curtain, an old curtain that she had. It's been ripped up by cats, been clawed on by cats. And she gave it to me because I have an apartment I'm moving into. She's like, do you need curtains? And I was like, well, yeah. She gave me these and I was like, these are, they would do the job, but at what cost? Free, first of all. Second cost would be aesthetics. So this fabric, okay, so there's two of these panels. They're kind of like, they'll be like 2.5 feet, 3 feet by 2 feet. I don't know feet. And then there's this longer strip, which I'm going to make straps out of. That's gonna be the straps, 2 straps. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna double them up because I think that would just get messy. This isn't gonna be a tote that you're gonna like, I don't know, it's just a freaking tote. This one is all scratched up from animals or pins or something, so we're going to try not to use that one unless if I have to. So we're gonna be working with this. I went to an estate sale the other day. These scissors were only $1. They're fabric scissors, and they're perfect. They're beautiful, and I love them. These are normally retail $25. I went to an estate sale that's super sad, and I just kind of went right over it, but I'm sorry for the family that lost a loved one. Okay, so for this tote, we're gonna make it as easy as possible because it is that easy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold it in half. Now there is a right side and there is a wrong side. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. So we're going to put right sides together. Let's say these weren't connected, you could still create something. With a tote, you would just have to sew right at the bottom. But it's just easier if you have a bigger piece of fabric and you just fold it in half, because then that crease is already there for you, that fold is already there for you. I don't pin anything because nothing I make is being sold. Nothing I make is being tested in any way other than myself and my sister, maybe my friends. We're just gonna get started. Okay, hello, there's a dog crate. Oh my god. Okay, so you can see there is a crease. There's like some stuff right here that I don't want in my tote, so I'm probably gonna just cut with this crease just because it's there for me, or I might sew on that crease, but I'll probably cut off this, just cut off these pieces just so they don't get bunched up in the sewing machine. But I will probably go all the way up to here or something. So I'm going to sew on the crease, but first I'm gonna cut off some area here, and then I will probably sew like right here. And that's not a lot, so I probably won't cut it before. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's you guys. Look at you, so professional. So this is what we're working with. I cut off the pieces that I don't really want like at all to deal with. So I'm just gonna sew on this line right here, and then I'm gonna sew probably right here-ish, just to try to maximize the surface area that we have. This is my line. It is a little crooked, and that is, again, always okay. We're gonna go ahead and do the other side, put that in the sewing machine, and sew it. The sun is coming out. Wonderful. Absolutely. I think backstitching is like one of my favorite things because it's so dramatic. Like, you gotta be quick, you gotta know what you're doing. So we have created our pieces. Why is this taking so long? Okay, we're gonna speed it up. Darlene Michaud. I've been watching her for like 5 years. She's amazing. She's so entertaining. I'm gonna link her video down below. Look at me. But she taught me how to make the boxes for a tote. This is the line that we just sewed. To make the box, we're going to cut like here, and we're gonna go up a little bit and then over. And it's all based off of this line. So like not right here, it'd be right here. So I would cut like right here. I'm just gonna make a little, oh. so difficult. And then I'll fold it in half, and then I'll make the same exact thingy right here. So now this is like the most fun and difficult, maybe. We're going to take the corners and we're going to spread them. We're gonna take these corners and match them up. So I'm gonna open it up, these corners together. What I like to do is I like to stitch all the way through and then back stitch all the way through. That way, because it is a corner, it is where a lot of pressure is gonna be, I would always, you know, you'd want it to be something very sturdy. So that's one of the ends. So then we're gonna do the other side, just like we did that side. Try to get it as close as possible to the cuts that you've already made, because that's just like the best indicator of making it the same on each side. Okay, now you have this this thing, and now we have a bottom. So now it looks super wonky. I'm gonna cut off this side. I'm probably gonna cut off a little bit of this side just because it is a little bit, it will bunch a little bit. This is where we will flip inside out if. There are two different types of tote bags, personally, that I believe. There are two types. One is one that, as you can see here, flares out, okay? And then there are other ones that are the straight kind. I like the straight kinds of totes. So what I'm gonna do is an extra step. I recorded it, but it was way too long, so I'm just gonna do it here, and it's gonna be so much faster. So those are the bottoms, this is a tote, and then I sewed right there to make it straighter, and then I got rid of those, and then that's the strap, and then that's a little smiley face. I don't know why I sped that voiceover so much, because we just have this little clip of me like sewing things, so I'm sorry if that stressed anybody out, but I'm not gonna redo it. Okay, bye. So we're gonna flip it inside out. So as you can see, like this is it from the outside. This is where it would sit. It would sit flat like this. It is a very large bottom because they're curtains, so this would be the bottom of the curtain technically. It has a smaller hem. This is the top of the curtain where the rod would go through, so the hem is much larger. So there's two different types of, let's just use this for an example. Let's say this is my strap. You could do two of these, put them on both sides, so that way you can open it up. And then there is the from corner to corner. So you could do it from this side all the way to this side, and I mean, it would be much bigger. But then you would have one and it's more like a sash. I've made 3 totes. The 3 of them both had the straps on each side, and I really like them, but I want to do something different. And I have that really long piece of fabric, so I'm going to make one long piece of strap, and then I'm going to connect it, one on this side and one on this side. Because this is a curtain, I'm going to use it to my advantage, and all of this extra hemming, this is the side that the rod would go through. So the section that the rod would go is what I'm going to cut off and use. So now I have these 2 sections where like the same thing on both sides, so there are different parts where the rod could go in. There is a seam right in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold over just once, and I'm going to put a seam on this side just to make it look cute, and then I'm going to put a seam on this side to stitch the 2 sides together. I'm going to sew on this side all the way down. So you want to pop out
until morning.
This is the inside of a sewing machine. So this needs refilled, it's empty, and I have some white thread. just gonna finish doing what we did here. So it's so wonky when it's so close up. So I'm going to finish stitching on this side all the way down. Okay, so I trimmed up the sides, or the ends, I guess, and this is what we're working with. Because it is a longer strap, I'm going to do the whole thing just so it has that much more to hold on to. So we're going to attach it at the corner, probably all the way down here, and I'm going to take the sewing machine, and I'm gonna go all the way down, down, and then up, stitch right here. Then we're gonna do it on the other side, and then we're gonna be done. So I've attached both sides, and I kind of just went down. I mean, I went crazy with it because I know that this isn't going anywhere special. So that's on the inside, and then it's on this side too. The strap is super long. I really like it. I've never done one like this before. I mean, these look... Okay, yeah, I heard that. Look at my nasty nail. I heard that from the inside of the sewing machine. It was like, please don't make me do this. And then I made it do it, and that's what happened. But it's okay. The strap is super sturdy, hopefully. But I don't know how else to show you this other than maybe I'll put some stuff in it. Maybe I'll put some vegetables in it. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go. I love sewing, okay, and I like recording and I like editing, so I just put it all together, and it is exhausting. It is very exhausting, but it was worth it, and it was a great way to pass the time, and now I have stuff to do for the next 3 days, and that is a blessing. That is such a blessing. I'm so thankful for that. I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'm in the shot. Hopefully I'm here. Hopefully you're still there. I'm gonna go. And I hope you have a great day. I hope that life treats you well, and comment down below all the things I did wrong. I want some tea. Give me some tea down below, and subscribe if you want, because we're gonna try to be making content. I'm gonna go before this camera dies. So see you later, and I'm gonna do it, guys.